Thank you for sharing the difference between knowledge and wisdom, my friend. You are so appreciated. Love your energy. You are so amazing. You are so strong. And what a beautiful reflection you are. Thank you very much. You are deeply appreciated. Have a beautiful, blessed, and creative day. I am sending you tons of sweet ass energy.
Introducing the Open Palm Podcast with host Jerome Shaw, available today on your favorite podcast platforms. The Open Palm Podcast is a positive, uplifting, motivational, and inspirational podcast. The host brings his insight and philosophy, and you can't help but gravitate towards his smile, his words, and his wisdom. Again, the podcast he hosts is titled The Open Palm Podcast. It's about inspirational messages, motivating themes, and thought-provoking ideas and topics. He'll also help you become more aware and in harmony with your own life, giving you a better understanding of your place in the world and using your skills accordingly, greeting the world with an open palm instead of a closed fist. You can find the show today on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts, and more. You can also connect with the host on Instagram at Jerome Shaw. That's JROMESHAW on Instagram. Jerome Shaw with the Open Palm Podcast. Motivation, meditation, mentality. Go listen, download, and subscribe today.
My friend, today I had a wonderful revelation. I was out at Echo Park here in California, and I just laid down my chessboard, playing my flute in the park. Next to the chess at the table, I was just standing there, waiting for someone to walk up and possibly be up for a game. And sure enough, it didn't take that long for someone to walk up. His name was Mikhail, and he had a dog with him, a nice German shepherd, just attached to a short leash, which was attached to his shirt. And he said to me, "Hey, I'll play you. Let me walk my dog around a little bit and I'll come back." I said, "Okay, cool." So I played the flute. He came back and we had ourselves a game. And after the game, I asked him about his dog. I said, "That's a really nice dog you have. Very, well behaved. Didn't make a peep during the whole game. It was just licking my fingers." He said, "Yeah, man, this dog is awesome, bro. We found each other. I found him a year ago. He was just out there. And I've had him ever since." I said, "Wow, that's so cool, man. What's his name?" He said he doesn't have one. I said, "Oh." And it dawned on me. The dog didn't have a name, and he never gave him one. And it just made me think, who would you be with no name? Right? Think about that for a second. Who would you be with no name? Would you still be you? I think so. But what do you think? And for that matter, if there were no calendars, what year would it be? What month would it be if we never kept track? What would today be? Right? It would be today. It wouldn't be Wednesday or Thursday or Friday, just today. How old would you be if you never knew your age? If no one ever told you, if you never had any birthdays, if you never kept track, how old would you be? For age is in the mind, right? We're just making it all up as we go. These things have the value we give it. But does it mean that they are without value? if we don't name them? Without labels, who are we? It's a question I pose to you, and one that I thought about today. Who would I be if I wasn't Jerome? I would be myself. If you had no name, you would still be you. Just because there is something that you are called, that people can point at you and say, doesn't mean that that's who you are or what you are. A name is just a name. Age is just a number. Today is just today. But it is the value that we give it that makes it important in our minds. But if you never had a name, it wouldn't mean that you are any less valuable. You are here for a purpose. You are here for a reason. You wouldn't be here otherwise. The universe doesn't waste energy. It doesn't make mistakes. And the fact that you are listening to this right now, whenever it is, today, it means that it's your turn. It's your time. Live a life that you want to live. Do the things that you want to do. And always remember, no one else can determine your value. Only you can do that. No matter what names other people have for you, as long as you know yourself, that's all that you need. Thank you for listening, my friend. This has been Jerome Shaw on TOP, the Open Palm Podcast here in Baldwin Park, California. I pray that you received an encouraging message letting you know that you need not fear a lack of value. You need not fear time, your age, getting older, right? Which I feel like I'm getting younger every day. You need not fear. Remember that everything in life, even material things, it is the value that we give them that makes them what they are. But even if we didn't give them anything, they still are. Life still is. And you can still be everything you were destined to be. Share this episode with a like-minded individual who is learning and growing, becoming their greatest version each day, embracing themselves, being who they are, nothing more, nothing less. Pay it forward so more can hear the message. And if this is your very first time receiving this podcast, definitely subscribe for more inspirational messages like this. And if you feel compelled to support, consider opening your browser to anchor.fm/jshaw. Clicking the support button there is much appreciated, my friend. Big shout out, big love to all the wonderful supporters who continue to donate to the podcast. Much love to you. Have a wonderful day or night wherever you are. Stay blessed. Grab the new book now out on Amazon, Finding Inner Peace by Jerome Shaw. And as always, take care. Hey there, my friend. So you've heard about Anchor, but do you know why it's the easiest way to make a podcast? Well, first off, it's free. It allows you to use creation tools that let you record your podcast right from your phone or computer. It also distributes your podcast for you so it can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and many more platforms. You can even make money from your podcast with minimum listenership. It's everything you need in one place. Download the free Anchor app today or go to anchor.fm to get started. Can't wait to hear yours. Let's see what you have to offer the world.